Hello and welcome to Dune Does DVD. Since we last spoke, there have been a reasonable number of pickups, partly of course because Christmas happened during that time, so let's talk about them. As is nearly always the case, I picked up some titles from the Masters of Cinema collection, 3 of them in fact this time. First there's The Insect Woman and The Ballad of Narayama, both of which I picked up fairly urgently during my Christmas shopping after having noticed that they've now gone out of print. Both of those are the typical dual format Masters of Cinema release with Blu-ray, DVD and booklet. The other Masters of Cinema release I got is one of their more recent editions, the 2012 film Simon Killer. This one isn't dual format, it's just Blu-ray, but also because it's a more recent release it has a lot more on-disc special features, whereas on the older ones it tends to be more written things in the booklet. So that's 3 new ones from Masters of Cinema, but I can't really tell you any more about the films because I've not seen them yet. Then we've got a nice steelbook of Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, which was a huge amount of nonsensical fun. After that we've got some superhero stuff, starting with the latest in the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Ant-Man, which actually in the end became my favourite of Phase 2. I've always been more of a Marvel fanboy, but now that DC are trying to start their own cinematic universe, I figured it was also time to finally get Man of Steel, which I got the nice steelbook version of. Then there's Disney's addition to the superhero genre, Big Hero 6, which I did enjoy, but not as much as all the hype led me to think I was supposed to. Then we've got one which is an older film, but newer to Blu-ray, Michael Crichton's Westworld. It's a cool film which I haven't seen for quite a long time, but this is an extremely bare bones release. It's just the disc and nothing else, and it tells me that the special features have subtitles, but it doesn't mention anywhere what the special features are, so I imagine there's not much more than the odd featurette. Then another more recent one, Honeymoon. I have to admit, I would have probably overlooked this if it didn't star Rose Leslie. That's what got me to watch it in the first place. But then it surprised me and completely surpassed any expectations I already had going in. I love it when a film like that goes somewhere completely different than what I was expecting. Kinda similar to the feeling I got when I first watched Cabin in the Woods, for example. If you enjoy exploring interesting horror films, I would definitely give this one a look. And then finally we have The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies Extended Edition in 3D Super Steelbook 5-disc monstrosity. I've not actually watched any of the extended versions of The Hobbit yet, but now that I've got all 3, I'm going to subject myself to watching them all in one go. Which brings me nicely on to the future of this channel. In recent months it's been a bit neglected to say the least, but hopefully this year that's not going to be the case anymore. I'll be rereading the Hobbit book as well as watching the new extended films, and then I'll be doing a book versus film series on that. Now that Marvel Phase 1 and 2 are all out on disc, I'm going to do a big rewatch and try and rank them all. And of course one of the things that I always keep promising and never quite getting around to is getting back to my Masters of Cinema reviews. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, don't forget you can hit the subscribe button, which I think is down there these days, and then you can get notifications whenever there's a new video. Also film related, although not Blu-ray or DVD, I've decided to support more films directly at the cinema this year, and so I got myself an unlimited card, which lets me go to the cinema as many times as I want for a flat fee. Now related to that, I have another YouTube channel which is directly connected for uploads from my phone. It's been a long time since I've actually used that channel, but now that I'm going to be going to the cinema every week, I think I'm going to start doing quickie reviews as I come out of the cinema each week. If that's something you think might be interesting to you, then subscribe to youtube.com/dunesphone, link down in the doobly-doo. I will likely still be doing written reviews on Letterboxd as well, but the phone ones will be more of an instant quick reaction. And so there we have the most recent additions to my collection from the last month or so. If you have any thoughts, let me know in the comments down below, and also it's always nice if people click the like button. Hint hint. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.